I actually saw a homeless guy today on the Upper East Side with a phone. And he was in a sleeping bag. It was like an REI sleeping bag. It was a really nice sleeping bag. They shouldn't have all this kind of stuff. Yes, black labor in the South contributed to an enormous amount of wealth for these plantation owners. Black slavery built Southern railroads, ports, but not a lot of white people owned slaves in the South. And it was abolished in the North in like 1804. It was never even in the West. So, yes, they contributed to building parts of America, but so did the Irish, the English, the Scotch, the Welsh, the Germans. Everybody built America. And when you say who built something, well, who designed it? Who was the architect? Who financed it? Labor's just a part of it. So if we're going to have a conversation about reparations, which I'm open to since I'm 1% black.
Yeah, that's true.
And I might get a check. You have to talk about it accurately.
Why, I oughta. Let me at him. Let me at him. Here, hold me back. Okay.
What's up, guys? Boston Brian here from the MeidasTouch Network. And for those of you who may not know, that piece of work right there is Jesse Waters. And yes, he does say reprehensible shit like that on TV on a regular basis, and has been doing so for a long time now on Fox. So now that Tucker Carlson is out over there, and it's been reported that Fox is considering what their new lineup will be, which, funny enough, may or may not include Laura Ingraham, and also may include a more prominent primetime spot for Jesse, I think it's worth reminding everybody what the worst of the worst looks like now at Fox News. What's funny is you can almost tell that Jesse can smell the blood in the water now that Tucker is gone, because there's absolutely nobody more reprehensible and nobody more Tucker-like than he is over there now. Plus the fact that you really don't have to search that far in order to find some of his most vile and racist comments. Case in point, when he said this recently, somehow even managing to cross the line with his Fox News hosts.
I saw on the way into work a illegal immigration family digging through the trash looking for recyclables.
How did you know they were illegal?
You can tell. And
Jesse.
I can tell. I'm a city guy, and you don't want me to get into it, but I can tell. And it is the saddest thing to see, because they're not able to work here. They came to work, but they're not able to work here. And the point is this: you have to be able to choose the people that come into the country based on needs. If you need this type of person, you need this type of, bring them in. But to just say, yeah, come everybody in, and then, oops, now people are looking for, a 5-cent bottle. That's not right.
Or here where he's speaking at one of Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA conventions, and his rhetoric is very violent and oddly specific when talking about Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Now you go in for the kill shot. The kill shot with an ambush, deadly, because he doesn't see it coming. This is when you say, Dr. Fauci, you funded risky research at a sloppy Chinese lab, the same lab that sprung this pandemic on the world. You know why people don't trust you, don't you? Boom! He is dead. He is dead. He's done. Now, how you do that? 30 seconds. That's all you need. 30 seconds.
It's honestly hard to imagine some of the stuff that comes out of that guy's mouth until you remember he got his start at Fox News working under Bill O'Reilly. If you don't know who Bill O'Reilly is, first off, God bless you. I'm extremely jealous. And second of all, here's a little taste of what Jesse's former boss used to act like.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. F it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Thing sucks. He doesn't have a right to be in this country.
What? But that has nothing to do with the fact that he was a drunk.
He should have been deported. He should have been deported, and this mayor and the police chief didn't deport him.
Illegal aliens commit crimes at a lower rate than citizens do. It has nothing to do with illegal aliens. It has to do with drunk driving. Don't obscure a tragedy to make a cheap political point.
I'm the father.
It is a cheap political point.
No, it isn't.
And you know
this is justice.
This has nothing to do with that poor old mayor.
You want
nothing to do with that mayor.
You want anarchy.
No, what
you
I
want to open
Open border anarchy. What I want is fairness. We have lured these people.
Seems like a pleasant guy. And where have I heard open border anarchy before? I just can't put my finger on it. It's really not hard to believe that that guy was forced to resign from Fox News after sexual assault allegations and subsequently paid $32 million to one of his Fox News co-workers. But I'm sure Jesse saw all that, learned from it, learned from Bill's mistakes, and knows exactly how to treat a lady, right?
These people, Jesse, think that they're even convincing their own left-wing progressives.
It can be convincing. When I was trying to get Emma to date me, first thing I did, let the air out of her tires. She couldn't go anywhere. She needed a lift. I said, hey, you need a lift? She hopped right in the car.
Does she know this story?
No, she doesn't know the story.
Does she watch the show?
The Jesse Jr. does.
You're basically the Zodiac Killer.
It has a happy ending.
Really?
Yes, we're married.
boy.
Did you really do that?
Is that the first time you did it, or did you use that before?
It works like a charm.
Nope. Turns out he's just as creepy and just as prone to scandal because Jesse was forced to file for divorce from his longtime wife because of allegations that he was sleeping with one of the producers at Fox News. Who was that producer that he was allegedly sleeping with at Fox News? The same woman that Jesse used to deflate her tires so she can't get home from work, so she's forced to ask me for a ride tactic in order to pick up a girl. Because nothing says I have confidence in my abilities like deflating someone's tires in order to strand them so you were the only option in order for them to get assistance. Jesse got his start on the Bill O'Reilly show and got a little notoriety from his stupid segments that he used to do where he used to go interview people on the street, and his racism and xenophobia were very apparent from the very beginning.
They have Taco Bell in Mexico. Why do you think so many Muslims around the world dislike America? Am I supposed to bow to say hello? Why are you here today?
I'm here because I'm curious. I want to see HRC.
Are you bi-curious? Are you legal or illegal? Are you a legal immigrant? Are you ashamed you're on food stamps at all? Terrorists are giving you guys a bad rap.
When people hear the word terrorist, they automatically think Muslims.
There is a reason for that. Did you guys invent tequila? I like these watches. Are they hot? You guys working right now? Is your dad around? Mom and dad in the picture? In Penn Station, you're not allowed to loiter, sleep on the floor, or panhandle. These violations should get you either kicked out, fined, or thrown in jail. You live here. You sleep here too? How much can you make off recycled cans and bottles? What kind of drugs?
Crack.
How do you make money?
Prostitution.
Do you have any addictions? What's your favorite drink? Do you think you need help with your drinking? Do you have rum in your pocket right there? Do you miss the deserts? Is it the year of the dragon? Do you lose your man card if you're at a Hillary rally?
I don't think so.
Did you have a man card to begin with? What kind of workshops do they have here? How not to get locked up? Can I oppress you a little bit? Can you go get me some coffee? Hold on, I need to oppress you for a little bit longer, okay? What do you think about all the Muslims here in Dearborn? Was it hard to cross the border? Don't overstay your visa, okay? You can stay for now. Have you ever marched in an anti-terrorism rally? Are you Italian?
100% Italian.
Sorry to hear that. Why do Italians talk with their hands so much? With cars whizzing by, this is the exact location where the now infamous homeless man relieved himself. Now, if you keep dancing like this, even I might vote for Hillary. What kind of vegetables do you have?
Tomatoes.
Big tomatoes?
Pretty good size.
Juicy? Could I try one of your tomatoes one time? Spiking a lot of balls out there. You want to ride on my sleigh for a little while? Can I see some of your meatballs? You're homeless and you have a Facebook page? Are you homeless right now? Do you have any addictions? You don't turn tricks, do you, Giggle? So you're homeless? And now you're high. Are you going to go look for a job after you get high? Donald Trump beating up on China at the debate. Trump has been beating up on China. How does that make you feel?
I mean, this guy has literally built his entire career on saying racist, xenophobic, homophobic, sexist, misogynistic stuff on television for Fox News. And since Tucker Carlson, the man Jesse so badly wants to imitate, was only famous for asking people questions, I find it only fair to let an Asian American shoot one back at Jesse.
Hey, douchebag, why do you look like a guy who carries around a pack of roofies just in case?
So since Jesse's almost surely to become more of a focus over there at Fox News since Tucker's departure, I think it's only right that we're very clear on what type of guy he is and what we can expect from him going forward. As always, the best way to stay ahead of talking points from idiots like this is to watch the MeidasTouch Network hit the subscribe button, click the like button. It's free. Tell them Boston Brian sent you. That way we can fight these idiots together and get people like this off of television, or at least make them irrelevant for the foreseeable future. Let's go.
Hey Meidas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.